Hey guys, welcome in. Hey, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night. For me, it's morning though. This is an early bird stream. I got places to be in the afternoon. Guys, today we're low-key chilling. We're gonna fix the teleporters had a small redstone issue. We're gonna solve that, and I think it's like probably shouldn't take more than a few minutes. And then we're gonna head over here to this teleporter area that we have at the starter house, because this one is kind of obnoxious. It's a flying portal, or floating, or just up in the air on a platform. We don't play that. AJ, dude, thank you for the 28 months. That's gonna give me an excuse to get the book open. Guys, check this out. Check this out. Before I say hi to you guys, the first page of the book was full before the stream even started. Your dad dropped a dodo. Rihanna's renewed a membership. MNICY gifted 5. So Motka, Exo Hourglass, Punch Giant, Not Rick, and Cash in Charge got a membership gifted. I put Nina and Water in as bonus names. Then had to make a notification of the first page being full. And then Jordan dropped 100. So this stream is brought to you by our sponsor, Jordan Noble. Dude, thank you. And we're going to put AJ in the book as well. Hang up. AJ Ballistic, and we're gonna put Will 1.2 in. Hello for like the 14 seconds I can be here for. Dude, make him count. Shy Guy, welcome to the stream. Gans Bogo01. Relax your mind, Costina the wins. Mithun Arthrea. Jameson the fighter. Hope you guys are all doing good. So, what is the issue that we had, guys? Let me show you. I already fixed it here, so that's easy. This dropper had a comparator. That comparator took out a signal, which then updated, but there was a loop above. I think the issue was that it wasn't loaded at the moment. It should activate. So we ended up with more minecarts here, and then it didn't work anymore. But this is a foolproof system that will always work. Whenever there is a item in here, it will just keep ticking. We're gonna install that at all of them. The only thing is, like, I don't really know if the Ocean Monument one is loaded up. I hope it is. Also, do I still have, like... Okay, that was loaded up. That's good stuff. We're gonna have to install the same thing here. Before we do that, though, I need to make sure that I have some ender pearls. I'll just take those. Brett Herrick needs to go to work, but I will definitely watch this later. Dude, have a good day at work. Hope you do well. Is that Flying Dutchman on the wings? It is. It is, Bo. Hope you're doing good over there as well. Okay, we're gonna what an amazing parkour jump. I'm so good at this game. That was just... Oh, this is one block up. That was disgusting. Okay, we're gonna drop that in here, and then I want to know if we have like the same issue here. I imagine we do. Oh my god, Jordan, no. Dude. Another 100? Do we do this? Red name X2? For real? Sponsored by the coolest guy on the planet? Me! Boom, I said it earlier, I will go even more crazy. Dude, you're insane. You're actually insane. Why'd you do that? Thank you. We'll put inedible cheese in the book. Is the map room done? The map room is done. I'll show you it later. We'll put Brett in the book as well as a bonus name. You're down, dude. Thank you. That's crazy. That's actually crazy. Literally don't have words. Okay, so guys, this is what I said. We have this little redstone system. That won't work. That's enough minecarts. We're fine there. So all we really need to do is put a block here, then a sticky piston right there, go back a little bit, as you can see there are minecarts in there, and that is what broke the old system. And then that should be fine. So these are now fully loaded. We're gonna do the same thing over at World Spawn, which 1 main base, 2 storage, 3 starter house, 4 is World Spawn. We also gotta label these, but we'll get to that. We'll get to that. I hope I put a pearl there too. I think I did. I heard a minecart, so we should be going there any second now. Hector, welcome in. Was it Twitch but came to YouTube to meet the absolute legend? Nice, dude. Everybody on Twitch, welcome into the stream. Church, dude, thank you for the 20. I might not have a pro at World Spawn. We're gonna have to fly there. Been watching since the 1K Days movie. I love your drive for the game. Huge inspiration. Church, dude, thank you. Guys, I have something crazy. We're gonna put the wins in the book as a bonus name as well. I've been working on the 7,000 days video, and I've been thinking a lot about how I want to form the content, what I want to do this year, and I think I figured it out. Flexa, dude, thank you for the 31 months as a Looney Knight. Well, so early stream nowadays. We have 2 this week. Today and Friday is early bird streams. Tomorrow is a regular time one, and then Saturday and Sunday I won't be streaming because I'll be going to TwitchCon in Rotterdam, which I'm really looking forward to. Oh, this portal's busted, but that's actually fine. Iqbal Hanif, dude, thank you for the 1 month as well. And Sun NL, welcome to the stream over on Twitch. We're gonna put Iqbal in the book, and bonus name for that one goes out to Jameson. Okay, let's see. World Spawn Port. I think I'll just go through this one. Dutch Brick Builder and Vodka, welcome in as well. Okay, this is where I needed to be. As you guys can see, there was no pearl here, so that's why it didn't work. And then right here, we need to do the same system. So that is where the minecarts go. This one's actually a little bit easier to set up. Okay, that's small. That's a little unfortunate. I think we'll make it work. So, does that work the exact same way? It does. Let's test it. If we take this minecart, put it in there, that does get sent the right way, and then we still have a storage wool here, and I'm just gonna eat that. Speaking of storage, we gotta teleport there as well. People just doing a W combo, that dude, it's actually crazy. It's actually crazy. Okay, storage should be this one. This is a quick way to fix it. No, Rick, gotta go. See you later, hopefully. See you, dude. Thanks for dropping by. Okay, that is the portal one. The redstone for this is over on the other side. I don't think this one is connected. No, it's not. The minecarts come out here right now. Okay, we should probably fix that right away. So I think we're gonna build our little cactus setup in the wall here. And then that is gonna be all the redstone that we're doing today, guys. Because I had already fixed the one at the starter house. I had already fixed the one World Spawn, Ocean Monument. This is storage, and main base is gonna happen later. Puig, what are we doing now? Right now, we're fixing a little bit of redstone. Then we're gonna go to the starter house, and at the starter house we have a teleporter, but it's out in the open. So we're gonna decorate that properly. Quick sip of water, guys. Mahida, today's so early at work. See you later. Yup, early bird stream. I'm going place in the afternoon. I'm gonna go and see a show with my girlfriend. Okay, let's see. We need rails and powered rails. I don't know if I have powered rails anymore. I have normal rails. I think the powered rails, I probably dropped them off in the nether. Let's see if we have any gold. Probably not. Looney, why you not use Doc MC's globe system for teleport? It's reliable and robust. This one is too. I wasn't aware of Doc's system when I started cooking this up. Also, it's just kind of nice to come up with something yourself. I'm curious now because like I don't know Doc's system. I haven't seen it. But I'm curious what like solutions he went for. I imagine that his system is probably a bit cleaner than mine. I am happy with it though. Like I think it's very cool what I made. Maybe it's not like. I'm gonna check it out. I'm curious what it is. If it's wireless, I on purpose chose not to go wireless with it. If it's wired, I'm very curious what the solutions are. Monique, welcome to the stream. Hello, Looney. How you doing, bro? Dude, I'm doing great. Thank you for asking. I hope you are too. Okay. Okay, wait. That one goes there, and then we do this, and that will work. Oh, I should have totally, like... That's gonna come back. Nina, yo, thank you for the 30 months as well. First stream in like 3 weeks for me. Miss you so much. Yo. Nina was already in the book, but I'm gonna put her in again because that is your 30-minute message. And we're gonna put it in Relax Your Mind as well. Gotta go. See you later, dude. R6 Baked, welcome to the stream. Okay, so guys, I need a maybe I still have that stuff here. Yes, dude, I do. That's the sand. I'm so hoping for cactus somewhere, but dude, actually have it. Did not expect it. Okay, so hoppers. Wait, I have everything I need here. Let me just grab everything I need. Okay, so we want this to come over. Stop that. Let me empty it out so it doesn't keep doing that. We want to get a dropper. Did not take that yet. Elite, welcome in, dude. I'm back, fully recovered from my injury now. Yo, that injury must have been crazy. Good to hear that you're doing better. Welcome in. Fascinates me how you always seem to be having fun. I get bored a lot on my 4,000 day world. Bogo, so I have a question. Is your world like, is it organized or is it a little messy? As in, I'm not necessarily even talking about organization, but more so about like, is it nice to spend time in it? Or did it end up getting a little cluttered? Because I think that's probably my number one suspect for like not having a great time. Malice Mind, yo! Thank you for the raid, Raiders. Welcome in. That's a big one. There's a lot of you guys. Hope you're doing good. Welcome in. My name is Looney, and I play a lot of Minecraft. I play a lot of Minecraft, but I've done a couple cool things. Let me guys show you around a little bit. I'll give you a quick tour of this world that we're working on, and we're currently in the middle of like making it nice and organized so we can go places. And this is a very confusing panel with buttons you can barely see. But if I'm not mistaken, and I press button number 4, that should take us to my world spawn, where I got something cool to show you guys. Playing Minecraft 2 on stream. It's great. Thank you for asking. There's worse things. Oh my god, it didn't work. There's worse things to do than play alone Minecraft, right? Let's see if we can teleport to number 3. I don't think. Oh no. I know what it is. I literally just took out the minecarts because it was like, I don't want to mess with this while I'm activating the redstone. Okay, so number 4 should be where we need to go. It's not messy, but I think it's because my main base not finished because of lag from the storage system. Okay, so if you know a reason, Bo, as to why you're not having a great time, like that is the thing you need to fix. That is the number one thing you need to address right now. Can this please just work? There he goes. There he goes. And you guys can see a work in progress, but it's getting there and it's gonna be cool. I'll show you around and show you my main base, but the first thing I wanted to take you guys to is World Spawn, because this is a special place. This is the place that has made my hardcore world kind of unique in that it's not a single player world anymore. A little while ago, Aw, dang it. Is the audio running for you guys? The sound didn't trigger. So I made a portal here over at my world spawn. This is not the smoothest intro I've ever done. Dang it. Recently I made a portal here that activates, and through that portal, I've turned my world into a multiplayer experience. Right now, we're not on a server. I'm on single player, so there's nobody else here. But potentially, there could be other creators in this world, and there have been other creators in this world. And the world is really connected. I've set the stage for adventures, and the adventures are going to happen. Recently, we tied everything together by building the Nether Hub here. This is the project that I'm currently working on, aside from those teleporters that we were just messing around with. And this place ties all my builds together. So if we go through here, this will get us in the main base area. The main base is, well, it's a cave and it's a castle. The cave area, we call it Winter's Hollow. The castle on top is called Winter's Hold, and this is, for all intents and purposes, my industrial area. This is where all my farms are. They're like hidden away under the floors, stuffed away in the ceilings and walls. And just recently, I got to like tying everything up. Under here, we got a super smelter, for example, and everything is just like neatly hidden away. I like here. Also, it's a base where we kind of have fun. Jinja Ninja, Crystal Husky, and Melis, thank you guys for the follows. Appreciate it. And I say it's also a place to have fun. I made all these cheeky little things where you can like slime jump parkour around the place. But there's more to this, because right now we're only in the underground area, and above ground things look a little crazy. So the reason I built here is I wanted a witch farm. Witch farms got absolutely buffed to infinity after I made this base, but I always felt that stacking raid farms were a bit busted. So instead of like sticking with the sticking raid farms, I went for a double witch farm because we're currently in a swamp biome. Now, it's been a long time since this place looked like a swamp, because we just teleported out of the underground area to the castle of Winter's Hold. And in that castle, it's full of interior that goes to around down there in the mountain. We got my starter house over here. And after I show you guys the starter house, I'll fly back to the base and like get to the entrance there, so you can actually see what's down there, or how we get down there. This is the starter house. This is where everything started. Like, I want to say 7,300 days ago. I essentially did a speed run ish of the game. Beat it by day 5, and then got into the end. Got my elytra and started like looking for a cool place. Oh, speaking of a cool place, we have a little bit of nighttime left, and the starter house has a cool redstone system in it too, where it would shoot fireworks as a little celebration. Dude, either the fireworks are empty or I need to just turn up my where is that? NC distance? Oh yeah, it's set to 50. That's lag prevention. We don't need it on 50. That's too low. Crystal Bell, G-Trail, Yossi Gil, thank you guys for the follows as well. I think most of these dispensers are empty right now. Well, let's turn that off. Phoenix Patil, welcome to the stream. Castles would inspire you to start your current hardcore world? Church? Yo, that is awesome. Holiday and Crystal Husky, welcome to the stream as well. Let's go into the castle. There's a couple entrances here. I'll run 2 laps to give you guys a feel for how it operates, and then after that, we got work to do. Crystal, you watch this build on YouTube? Yeah, you can check all of this out on YouTube if you want to. I've been working on this world for a little over 3 years now, and all of that is pretty well documented. So if you need a place to start, I would suggest a video that is called 5,000 Days from Start to Art. That sums up in 2 hours, like the first 5,000 days of the adventure. And there's 2,000 days since then, but that will get you a pretty good idea of how the world came about. And recently, I've finally taken the plunge, and I've embraced using things like Litematica and Axiom, because I want to really take it to the next level. But the first time I actually tried Litematica, I was such an opponent of it. I was so skeptical about it. I was like, it's not great. You need to play the game in survival. I was a bit of a purist. But truth be told, I was criticizing something that I'd never tried, which is a dumb way to look at life. So when I finally tried it, I was like, oh dang, this is why people do this. I think Litematica in a project has the potential to be like a 10x time save or something, like stupidly long. So this Nether project, we drafted the mountains and made them in Axiom, which was like, dude, I'm so stoked on how it turned out. Looney Netherite Beacon when? Only if we ever get to the point where 122 comes out and it is not the end update. If it is the end update, that's not gonna happen. Hoof, welcome to the stream. It's a weird one, agreed, but it does give a ton of options to boost how quick you can build. And yeah, dude, so true. I check your stream occasionally. Hope you're doing well. I've not been like super present on Twitch, as in I don't like hang out a lot. Life's been busy for the past 2-3 years. Meanwhile, I'm still just flying around the world to give you guys a feel for it. The end is that's my forehead. The end is empty. There's nothing here. But this sends us back to the castle, and with that, we've pretty much done a round trip, and it is time to get back to work because we got things to do today. When is 7,000 day video coming? Well, that's what I was talking about right before you guys raided in with like an army. Super Tortoise Boy, thank you guys, thank you for the follow. So the thing is, I've been recently trying to figure out like what the best way of doing what I do is, and I think I figured a lot of answers out, a lot of improvements. One of those is that I think the videos are like the movies are a thing of the past. I think it's way cooler if there's like a condensed version that works as sort of an update on like what happened in a cool neatly packaged format. So I've been writing and like pre-editing the 7,000 day video, which I never actually intended to make. I was gonna go a different route with it. G-Trill, thank you, dude. Appreciate it. Okay, guys, we're gonna have to get to work. Meanwhile, I'm gonna extend this mountain or like hillside down here because I want to sort of get this in there. So the first thing we do is we get some grass, which I still have at the map room that we finished earlier in the week. So let's actually go there, pick it up. So guys, I've been working on that 7,000 day video, and this might sound crazy. This might sound insane because it's 1,000 days. But I think that video is gonna come out to be about 15 minutes. Now, previously, I've made like 2-hour-long 1,000 day videos. But I was like, there's a lot of things that sort of get dragged out, and maybe they don't need to be. So what I figured was this: if I make something that is shorter, I have more time to work on like the quality of it all. So maybe I'll be able to make a much better video if I don't make as long of a video. And writing the script, it made so many things. How do you hide your helmet, PNX Patil? There's a resource pack that is called Invis Helmets. Also, I need to get a new fresh animations for 121.5. I think that video is gonna come out awesome. But after you guys see it, let me know in the comments whether it feels right for you. I was gonna get grass blocks. Let me just take the shulker as well. If you do something in the end, do not mind obsidian. Took 42 hours. I did it in my last world. It's actually like, I kind of enjoyed the process, to be honest. But I have been mining it passively just to get the pillars out. Just get rid of them. The thing is, I recently have been considering to like just delete the progress that I made there. In terms of, I might respawn a dragon. And the main reason that I'm considering to do that is that I'm a firm believer that 122 is going to come out as the end update. And if 122 is the end update, I think there's a chance that we're gonna get a new dragon fight. This update is taking a long time, so given that might be the case, I'm like, you know what? I might just gamble on it and just reset everything beforehand. I've been stalling on my end build, waiting for that update. Even if it's not gonna be the end update, or if we're not gonna get a new dragon fight, which like new dragon fight is crazy, right? That's a big one to touch. Like I'm not convinced that's gonna happen. I am convinced 122 is the end update, but if there's no even if there's no new dragon fight or not even an end update, I figured how cool would it be to just make a cool build that doesn't get destroyed by the dragon, which is like there's only a couple blocks you can use then, but you can still make something cool with it. So I might literally just spawn in the pillars again. Would be interesting. New dragon fight? It would be. I'm genuinely think it could be happening. Guys, there's a lot of people over on Twitch right now that haven't been on my stream before. I've talked about this a lot, so I'll talk about it a little bit more. One second before we get there, though, you should still do a movie for 10,000 days that documents the entire journey. And I say why? I think that makes sense. I think that really makes sense. I think the thing I started running into is like, because I stream a lot, I share pretty much every relevant step of the journey, right? Like I do some work off stream where I just sort of finish a project that we started on stream. And like, if there's something that is very repetitive, I'll just try to sort of grind it out so we can move on the stream and just like do something interesting and fun again. What that means is like still most of what I do is just documented already. And what I found I did in the movies is just like share sort of every relevant step or scene. But a lot of those are kind of generic content because they're things that everybody does. And like if you go and find a maze and Windburst, for example, like it's kind of cool to make a flashy edit out of the trial chambers, but it takes a lot of time and a lot of people are not going to be that interested to see it. So it's like you're sort of working against yourself by going that long route. And those movies have been giving diminishing returns, which is kind of to expected. But I think if I focus more of my time on building a cool world, we have a way better, like, just the quality of the adventure gets higher, you know? And because of that, I think the videos will also do better. But there's only so much time in a day, so you gotta invest it in the right place. With that tangent out of the way, let me continue saying what I was saying about the end update. So the reason I'm such a firm believer is because of the Ender Cup. That was like the main giveaway. When Mojang put on the Ender Cup, and the Ender Cup was a sponsored MCC event. I had to think for a second on what it was, but it was MCC, Nox Crew Production, sponsored by Mojang, which is weird. Like that does not happen a lot. That Mojang will, as a studio, just sponsor a Minecraft event. And then what they did is, in the Ender Cup, there's a small moment in time where they sort of go and show a cinematic right before the finals in the Ender Cup. In that cinematic, we start flying past every update since like alpha. And at the end, like you see all the updates flying past. There are little islands in the sky. And then towards the end, all of a sudden you see like end stuff rendering in at the place where 122 would be. And everywhere there's like years and what update it was. And then you see the end. And when they get to the end stuff, it's not the end update, it's just Ender Cup. But it was such a massive like bait that I think Mojang really like, they put a lot of time into understanding the community behind the game. I don't think they get enough credit for it. It's really easy to criticize a gaming company or a game studio. That happens a lot. But the thing is, like that whole bait was so big, and I think they know that the demand for an end update is there. Much like when finally Cliffs and Caves got announced, like it was a massive thing. People have been wanting this for years. And I think with the end update, it's the same thing. So if you know that the demand is so high, and you know that people really, really want this thing, do you throw like a huge bait out there so that everybody gets disappointed and angry? Or are you careful with that kind of thing? And my logic behind it is like, if I was part of a team at a game studio, Elite in the book, please. You're done. Dude, I got you. And wait, while we do that, let's put Elite in the book. Thank you for the $2 dono, by the way. Elite goes in as a bonus name. Hector Miguel goes in as a bonus name. And Melis Mines goes in as a thank you for the raid. And we'll put Gelatone and Super Tortoise Boy in as well. Guys, thank you for coming over. And let's thank you for taking everybody and joining the stream. It's been awesome. So yeah, guys, what I was saying, I don't think I would not be brave enough to do that. I would think it's bad business. And I think Mojang is careful with that kind of thing. Like, they've had like their fair share of what I would say unwarranted backlash, mob votes, just outrage every year. I don't think they play that game. I don't think they purposely rile their own community against them. So I believe end update. And then the thing that reinforces it is how long we're waiting for any news on 122. They're taking their sweet time about it. And I don't think that is because they're lazy with it. I think that is because they're making something that is really big. So there's a theory. Guys, if you just got in the book, by the way, there's a building over here, the Hall of Fame. We end and start every stream there, and I have a library of these books. So I write one every stream. Whenever somebody drops a dono, I'll put their name in there as a thank you. But I also like to take an extra name, just so everybody has a chance to be in that book. And that book is from the library, which I'm gonna test soon. But I think if I explode a creeper in the library or like a TNT, I might chunk ban myself just with how many books are there. So I'm definitely not gonna do that in the main world. But I'm curious to the point where I want to try it in a copy. There's like 2.5 years worth of books there. So it's quite the collection. We recently had to expand the library. It wasn't big enough anymore. I think right about here, guys, where I am now, only 2.5 years. I think we started doing that around day 2000. So I guess. I think I gotta go that tree is the one. I think I go right around here to that birch tree, and after that birch tree, we more fences. Okay. That's all of them. After that birch tree, I'm gonna put my placeholder line or my like reference line and see if it looks right. You won't chunk ban yourself if you don't pick up the books, though. Isn't it the books being on the ground that does it? Because like one of the ways that people utilize a chunk ban on like anarchy servers is they'll have a they'll have a zombie pigman standing around with it. This is true. So it's in an entity's inventory. Then that might be a factor. Interesting thought, Bo. I'm just gonna try it out. I don't think like if you have to pick it up, it's not gonna happen because like the only way it will work is by just having 100 or 200 books on the ground with all that data in it. Time for me to add to bat. Have a great night. Hope you have a lovely stream. Thank you for taking everybody here, and like, of course, I'm gonna be welcoming. It's cool that you guys visited. Okay, guys, we're gonna go for the reference line. I don't know if it's gonna flow well just yet. Maybe it goes a little deeper over here. By the way, I'll be back in 20 minutes. Hey, missing fun? Let's see you in 20, dude. love the spirit there. We're gonna go a little bit further. Stream sponsor mentioned. You're down, dude. Thank you. Okay. Let's put that there as a reference block. How do you not get bored playing? Zany, you just gotta find things that genuinely interest you. you gotta like it's on you to make your world interesting to play in. And I think a big part of it is like cleaning up things that don't look great. Because if your world looks great and you fly past all these cool things when you're building, when you're working, is way more enjoyable. So I think what we're doing right now is a big part of it. I recently made these teleporters, and it's a very cool system, but if I leave it hanging in the air like that, that's going to put me off from playing in the world, even if it's subconscious, even if you don't really realize it at first. Dude, I don't know. Oh, here's the grass choker. I was like, I might have misplaced that, but we're chilling. Okay, let's just go to that birch block, and then I think we'll sort of slope it up a little bit slowly, and then start going up a little bit faster. Oh my god, we got a custom babies on me. He took a stick. Little bro, no, get out of here. End update won't be a big update because Mojang as a company has moved to multiple smaller updates rather than one big update per year. Ethan, that is not entirely true. That announcement was, instead of having 2 big updates every year that they announce ahead of time, they're moving to doing more small updates in terms of game drops, and then every now and again there will be a big update. So essentially what they did is they didn't say like, we're not going to update the game in any big way anymore in the future, but instead they went and said, you know what, we're going to buy ourselves time by releasing these unannounced small game drops and like having new stuff for the community on a regular basis. That doesn't say that they're never going to make anything big again though. HG Gangsta, welcome to the stream. When life gives you lemons, freeze them and throw them at people. You've been saying this like so many times. It's a little unhinged, but in a way it's also good life advice. I'm here for it. Saying you haven't watched your channel in a while. What did you build after you finished that big cave? What did I do after I finished that big cave? Dude, I've done so many things. Zany, have you seen the Nether Hub Foundation? Teddy, yo, thank you for the Prime sub over on Twitch. We're gonna put Teddy87941 in the book, and the bonus name for this one goes out to Chris. Wait, that's a typo. Crystal Husky. Teddy, thank you for the Prime. I think maybe. Okay, that slope is decent. I think maybe we take it here and we have like a little dip there. I actually don't think that it needs to be higher than this. Sup, Phantom? It's your catchphrase? I feared as much. It's a good catchphrase. No, I think it's fine, Nina. Don't worry about it. Phoenix, welcome to the stream. Okay, let's see. Dude, yes, we can totally make that work. You won't even know that it's... Oh my god, I just elbowed my water glass. That was almost a huge mess. You know how you gotta be careful when you like overtake a truck because they have a dead space, like a certain angle where they can't see you? I put a glass there. That's not okay. I killed my last keyboard in this way. Dude, what is this? Oh my god, we're never gonna see that cow again. I feel so bad. He lives in a cave now. Okay, I think we can work from right here and then sort of extend it around here. Okay, let's get over here. Hey Looney, I died in my hardcore world a bit ago from pigmen attacking me, but I decided to cheat back. Ooh. Because the pigmen were bugged where they wouldn't stop attacking me. Do you think I shouldn't have done that or nah? Genosis, dude, okay, so this is an interesting question. I would say that in a way, your world is not hardcore anymore. Because you did circumvent like the restrictions that the game puts on you. I have a great example of this. A little while ago, a cringy girl, YouTube creator, lost his world by just the world falling apart. It literally started dying to corruption, and he decided that even though that was not his fault at all, the world was forfeit. I like that thought a lot, because I think the beauty of hardcore is that you don't know how long you will have a world for. You know that it's not going to be forever. It's not supposed to be forever. However, there's also a fair thing where if you die in a hardcore world, you could just go like, you know what? I've literally put my heart and soul into this. I don't want to give it up because it will make me not want to play Minecraft. And that would be a bad trade-off, right? Dying in a hardcore world and then stopping the game because you don't feel like doing it again. Maybe you'd have a great time if you keep playing, and you should totally do that. So I think what it boils down to is that, are you okay playing the world as a survival world rather than a hardcore world? I would full on go for it. Does it feel weird, and do you feel like you regret it? Then maybe you might want to reconsider. But it's really, it's a you question. Not Rick, dude, thank you for the 11 months. For those not in the circle, Dragon Skull counted 99,999 numbers on the Discord. W's in the chat for the dedication. Yes, dude. That is crazy. Guys, we have a counting channel in Discord. Dragon Skull counted 99,999 numbers. I think he's holding off for 100k until we get like that end update, or like 122. Which is the same thing, right? Cow should have been moved from there. Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay, we need a little bit of these oak trees, or a couple of these oak trees gone. I don't know. I kind of like the thought that there's now like a super special cow that lives underground. Because that's not regular old cow behavior. That's like some next level thing. Dude, I just remembered something. I gotta make sure there's a boat in my E-chest. Okay, there is. If you know, you know. Thank you for responding, Looney. Appreciate it. Dude, you're welcome. I hope you figure it out to the point where you have an answer that you're happy with. That's really the only thing that matters. Unless... Okay, guys, here's the caveat with that whole... consider whether you make something a survival world, or you play it in hardcore still, or maybe it's not hardcore anymore. Like, it's a you question. There is a caveat. If you're uploading videos on it, you gotta be truthful, because like there's too much less than trustworthy content on the internet already. Like, don't be one of those people. Dragon Skull, you're even getting W's on Twitch, dude. You're winning across platforms now. You're racing me? Oh, dude, we said that. You're gonna beat me to 1 million. You can totally do that too. That's crazy. And the pace you've been going, insane. Cross-platform joy, best joy. No matter what, if I die in hardcore, even to a bug, it's over. But luckily that has not happened. Knock on wood, almost 5 years in Minecraft with no deaths, only 4 days away. You're done. That's crazy, dude. Keep at it. No, I like to believe, like, right now with this world, I genuinely, guys, I would have a hard time letting go. I mean, cheating is never on the table, but if I died in this world now, I would not immediately start a new one. I would sit and think about it for a minute to decide what I was gonna do. Because I got some plans for later in the year that I don't want to forfeit on. And if I die right now, I'd have to figure out a way to make everything make sense. But I did almost give up this world when I thought I had lost it to a glitch when we got stuck in the end. To be fair, that was after 100 days in. But I always said it in my last world too. Like, no matter how it goes, if it's gone, it's gone. If you die, you should try create mode. I would love to try create mode. Dude, I love seeing people play that. There's so many cool things to figure out there. It's like as if we needed it, but more layers to redstone. To be fair, the already existing redstone layers run pretty deep. Wear your chest plate more, Looney. Don't get caught with wings on. Oh, dude, it's daytime right now. Worst case, we pop a totem, but there's no real danger here. Famous last words, I guess, except for it's really fine. When we're up in the air, guys, I did check like how far we had to go, and we kind of have to remove everything up until the spruce line. And then I could always just plant them back, because we're gonna put trees on the mountains after we're done with it. Create is more of an industrial revolution in Minecraft. Exactly. What I meant with layers to redstone is that it's just like it elevates the automation. You can go super crazy with it, and that looks amazing to me. There's just more ways to think about problem solving, how to automate stuff, and I think that must be very fun. You don't use totems? Oh, you must be a careful flyer. Like fall damage is like fall damage is a thing that makes me use totems. I don't trust it. Also, I kind of like the fact that I can play like an idiot. And you guys know I do play like an idiot. Burn toast? Why do I not burn it all? Because it's not a controlled method. We're gonna burn more than we bargained for. Nuke! Yo, dude! I love playing like an idiot. It's my favorite way to play. I know, right? Dude, I've even, like, there's been a moment in time where I was like, dude, I wish I wasn't playing hardcore, because I'd be able to do, like, all these dumb things that I have to refrain from now. Don't get me wrong, like, I love hardcore. Essentially, like the thing that made me question it wasn't even me. It's just, like, how optimized the YouTube content got, to the point where, like, there's so many series on there that I don't really trust anymore. Just because, okay, so here's the thing. If something looks like it's optimized for performance in a way where it's optimized to make money, if making money is the #1 goal, then cutting corners is a great way to do it. That makes things very problematic very quickly. So because of that, there's a lot of series where I go like, yeah, I don't know, dude. I don't know. Like that, I wouldn't even try that. And I trust my game sense and my game skill. But oh well, it doesn't really matter. So in the end, it was like the consideration got sparked by that, but it was more about like, I love playing like an idiot. It's also there's a lot of room for growth there. Like, you can get a little better by playing like an idiot, because you get in more situations that you need to rescue yourself from, which then translates into experience in those situations that will make you better at the game. You know what also makes you better at the game? Not being a little crybaby and playing PvP. Like, because I really had to do that, and then after that I was like, oh yeah, this I actually suck. Good to see you, man. What are you working on at the moment? Nuke, I'm a little all over the place. I recently made a Nether hub. I really want to be working on that Nether hub project. However, this is where we have a little kink in the cable. I also figured under that Nether hub, I had a little space. So I used that space to do something a little crazy, and I can show you how it works here. Now, keep in mind that this signal that I'm going to send is going to go through the... you know what? I'll just go to 2 places. So if we press this button, we'll get a minecart that went through there. That minecart has now triggered a encoder in the Nether, which is going to convert a single input into... Please work. Please work. Dude, I must have done something wrong. It's been a bit of a mess. I need to test fire everything. Which button did I click? Did I click 1? That's not wired up. 2 should send me to the storage. So that went into the Nether. That minecart's signal. Did I? Dude. Oh my god! Guys, boat song. If you don't know, you don't know. But if you know, we might be making this. This song triggers my ice boat racing. I gotta do it now, and I think I was quick enough to get there. You delete, dude. Thank you for becoming a channel member over on YouTube. That teleporter, I'll explain how it works in a minute. I gotta lock in. I think it's possible. I think it's possible. I gotta be decent at the ice boating though. Which is like, that's a lot of pressure. I have no idea what just watched, but sick. I'll explain it. We'll get to trigger it again from the from world spawn. Dragon Skull dropped the 100k. GG's, dude. What's up, bears? So far, it's a good run, but the hard part is at the very end. Dang it. Okay, now it's now I gotta clutch up. I think I'm making it. Even though I'm struggling for dear life here. In time. Not a ton of time to spare. Okay. So guys, back to what I was saying. That totally worked out. What a horrendous run. These guys decided in how quick I'm off the starting mark. And I was quick with that one. Okay, so what this does, I'll explain it slowly one time. I press a button. That button sends a minecart with a specific item into the Nether. There it goes, minecart into the Nether. That item triggers an item filter, which makes a binary code signal. That's gonna get sent through a single instant wire, and it gets decoded somewhere else. That decoder goes into a combination lock, and that combination locks will send me wherever I have to go. So this just sent me to the starter house. Now, crazy thing about the starter house is that the starter house has like nothing. It's floating up in the air. Thing gets triggered through a bubble elevator. That water column that I used to get up there back in the days, that is actually the thing that activates it. Crazy system. And it's like really flexible. Because I can use this to get to like anywhere I want to. Right now I have room for 8 channels. I only wired up 5 because I don't have more builds that I want to teleport to instantly. I could expand it to 15 by just adding 1 more channel, which is like crazy. So the thing is, like, I want to be building the nether hub, but I kind of gotta hide these things away because like they look horrendous. I just can't. They gotta go. So priorities, I guess. Really freaking cool, actually, dude. I'm so happy with it. Nuke, have you seen the nether hub? Like the foundation for it? Because that's what sparked the teleporters. Is I made mountains in the nether, and because of that, there's like there was a ton of space underneath where I could put all this wiring. It's just the foundation of the nether hub. It is. I so want to actually like build the real thing. I've not been a little out of the loop, dude. I get it. I get it. That happens. It happens to all of us. Let me go through a portal here, and I'll just quickly check in there. Dude, I love the firefly bushes. They're actually so sick. So, guys, I found a scuff bug where you can break bedrock using grass in a recent snapshot. So I made like the funkiest hole in the nether, and then I built a mountain range around it. This is what like gets me to all my builds. For example, main storage is over here in this cave. Also, I got rid of the 2x3 nether portals and instead used this as my custom like standard design now. So this is dude, I love the crying obsidian in the peaks. So this is the foundation for the nether hub. Main structure is gonna go here, and probably I have a bridge over the middle, but we're gonna get to designing that pretty soon. Reason it's still on hold, well, it's pretty simple. Like, I gotta get those teleporters done. I've been going so hard on the distractions. It's crazy. Phantom Limb, dude, thank you for the follow. Udu, thank you for the €2 dono over on YouTube, and we're gonna put Yeedalead GD in the book as a bonus name. All right, back to the main base and back to work. How do you find those bugs? Phoenix SC video. Somebody in Phoenix community found it, and it was in a snapshot between version 123 and 124. Phoenix is a great channel if you want to be in the loop. I'd been holding off on building my nether hub because I needed something. I needed something to make it special. Like something to make it a genuinely cool project. And PR back deep diving that channel. Yes, dude. No, I was like, I was looking for something. I didn't quite know what I was looking for, but I was looking for something to make it just extra, you know? And then eventually I found it. I was like, yes, this is it. Bro was spinning. That's crazy behavior. Dude, there's so many channels, like Minecraft channels on YouTube, that are worthy of a deep dive. The things people find out, dude, it's crazy. The thing with Phoenix, though, Phoenix is knowledgeable. Phoenix knows a lot, but Phoenix is also funny as hell. And in the end, like, his community does a lot of the heavy lifting because like there's only so much stuff you can find by yourself, right? But if you got like a couple 100,000 people reacting to your videos when you post them, and like that is not to the detriment of Phoenix because like he made that place, and if the dude was not as funny as he is, and he was not as knowledgeable as he is, all those people wouldn't necessarily be there. But like it's a community project, and I think that's super cool. Team effort. Teamwork makes the dream work and all. Okay, so I gotta make sure that we get another line going here as well. Guys, I recently finally got rid of knockback on my weapon, and it's like so nice because you can knock him back like that, but the double tap is not feasible. Oh my god, can we please cool it with the mobs? Thank you. Okay, so this one is gonna keep going around here. I tilted my mouse up because I was expecting to use a wind charge, but it was not in my ult bar. Now, guys, technically, you know who does a great job at what I'm about to say? Whip does a really, really good job. Technically, if I want to make this look right, I should like add a lot of stone into this hillside. Instead, like the stone design, it takes time to get it right. And this place is really, really insignificant in the grand scheme of things. So rather than making this mountain look great, I'm just going to make it out of grass and then cover up the flaw in its design, the fact that there's not actually like stone there. I'll cover it up with trees. We'll make a grassy hill. It's an editing day for me, so I'm gonna lock in now that it's 9 a.m. Good luck, Nuke, dude. Thank you for dropping by. Good luck editing. You got this. Looney, have you watched any of Rex's commentary videos? Yes, dude. Those are awesome. Dude, Rek is a really cool guy, as in just super nice person. Man's also smart. Like, he found a way. He got really into speedrunning. And then he just found a way to make it make sense as content. And that allowed him to get like super good at it. Because super good is a factor of time, right? If you want to get super good at something, it's a function of focus too. Like you gotta really like lock in and work on getting better. But you also just need to spend the time and get the experience. And with the commentary videos, Rek warranted like the amount of time that he wanted to put in, and just made it make sense. And I think he's one of the few people who pulled that off, while there's a lot of people who'd love to do it. Grimtier, welcome in, dude. How do you get so many of those wind charges? Always watch the VODs, so I've never been able to ask. Dude, I'll actually show you. So, it's this sugar box. Here I have a bundle with bottles. And then, from there, I've just set up a nether portal at a trial chamber. Wait. Oh my god, no! What in the pathfinding are you guys doing? Dude, that is not okay! I gave him a name tag. That's okay. Wait. No, we're not pushing. I'm gonna get out of here. We need to get to the nether and like get those breeze rods. And then we're gonna go back and we're gonna get leads and save him, because that's not okay. Dude. Oh my god. I'm sure that's how the other nitwit died. But genuinely, like, aren't like mobs supposed to find up? They just walk down to like the furthest block, the closest to their demise. Snacky Chan in voice calls that they're just dumb. Just simply being dumb does not warrant this behavior. Like that's way over. Okay, so to get the wind charges, just set up a portal in a trial chamber. Make these little sort of enclosures around the breeze spawners. You could lock like the rest of the spawners by just blocking them in. That works. Breezes are annoying because they want to pathfind out of this thing. And then, essentially, like, if you get lucky, you can find a trial chamber that has way more breeze spawners than the one that I use. I only have 2 accessible. I should, like, technically put a door in here. You can also sprint hit them into the wall. That also works. And then, once you do that, drink the bottle and do it again. The thing with the sprint hitting into the wall is that it works, but you can't miss your hits. How many breeze breeze balls do you get? It depends a little bit because there's a pretty big fortune element, or sorry, looting element in it. But there's 4 breeze balls per breeze rod, which is interesting because like in most animals it's only 2. Wait, what? Okay, that golden carrots will take it. So guys, let's see. That got us. Oh my god, that got us so many. Don't think about what I said too much. It's not healthy. We got like 4 or 5 stacks. Family friendly or well, lack of what did I say? That's not family friendly. It was like a nature lesson. It's fine. It's educational content. Okay, so Grimtier, that was the answer to your question. Now I need 2 leads because we have imminent casualties at the start house. Not okay. Also, guys, I finally pulled it off. We're now on 1080p over on Twitch. I just got back to Twitch streaming like a few weeks ago. Not the best flying I've ever done. Apologize. But there was something weird afloat, like or a weird afoot is what I want to say. The thing is, like, I was streaming 720p and I couldn't figure out why. It turned out I was sending too high of a bitrate to Twitch. They don't like to get too much data. It makes your stream unstable, and because of that, they automatically revert it back to 720. So we're 1080 now because I lowered the quality. I know it sounds very unintuitive, but it's the way things work. Oh, speaking of breeze balls, it seems my supply has run out over here, so let's actually refill that. The last time I got out of here, or the last couple, I was like, maybe the timing is wrong because I'm not getting that high of a launch, but that explains. I don't know. I would love to like fix this properly with a hopper setup. This is going to be a mess. I think I'll just have to. How do I get there? I'll just replace the door after. Can I break that? Well, I can, but not from here. I would love to like sort this properly with a hopper setup, guys, but I just don't know if I can. Reason I'm unsure is like I had so much trouble finding any location in the entire castle that had enough room for this redstone setup. Now that might sound like an over exaggeration, but should I show you guys like how cramped everything really is? Hold up. Okay, that is sorted. These go here. Wait. Let me get a flashback recording. Now, before I go to my flashback, I'm gonna send you guys to the break screen for a second, because there's something in my flashbacks folder that it's secret. I don't want to talk about it. So I gotta make sure that I don't accidentally spoil that. Gonna go to the break screen and then I'll be back in like 2 seconds and we'll check like how hard it was to actually get the redstone in here. Be right back. Spoilers? No spoilers. No spoilers. It is all safe. Okay, so guys, wait. This is what I'm saying. This is where the where the launcher is, but like there's no room. There's even like a gap in the wall here. Like you won't see it, but it's there. Dude, you totally see that. You know what? I don't even need that redstone. We can solve that. We can put a block there. But okay, so this is only partially what I said, right? I was looking for a location to put this. Check this out. Like, no room here. This is full of redstone for firework launcher. There's like nothing here. Everything is one block like thick and fully just filled up. We can't put it here because there's a ladder that goes to the upper quarters. Like, we can't put it here. There's no room under this floor, which I actually investigated. But the thing is, guys, like there's redstone wires everywhere. Like this redstone wire, what does that do? It goes here, it activates a trapdoor, which changes the scaffolding, goes through here, and then there's firework launchers as well. Everything is just packed to the brim with redstone for the firework show. So like there's no way that we can make it work. It's just, there's just not. Elite, welcome back. You have an ender pearl chamber there? Just branch redstone wire from the nether? Udu? No. We just like, because here's the thing. What the function of this launcher is that I want to like shoot somewhere from the bedroom. So it needs to be closed, but it's just, we can. Doesn't really matter. It's working again. Oh my god. I was about to fly. Yo, rainbow. That's sick. Wait, rain circle, technically. Don't worry about it. Background music is a banger. You delete one of my favorite songs in the playlist. Guys, I was gonna get right back to work, but we have a situation to fix. Dude, how did you... Where are you trying to go? Oh my god. I did it wrong. No! No! Dude! That was my second pink sheep I ever found in 5 years of playing Minecraft. Oh my god. I was gonna drag it up and I just slipped off the edge. We gotta put that mutton somewhere. Oh my god, that went terrible. I don't think that could have gone any worse than it did. I mean, the villager could have died too. Dude, that was horrendous. Dang it. He's a museum piece now. Dude, the museum is packed. Like, where do I put it? Oh yeah, Clown Bear stole my dragon egg. Don't ask about it. It's not a story I enjoy telling. Wait. This way it makes way more sense, right? Return of Seagrass. Dude, he's back. Oh my god. Wait. We also have the pink wool. Cook it before you put it on the wall? No, you're crazy. Oh, dude, wait. Eat it? Oh my god, Takshay. How could you? Put him in a museum? Dude, this is a museum. What are you guys saying? Okay, that was all a little unfortunate. Let's try and be a little more secure with the villager. Wait, I feel like I heard an Enderman teleport on my starter house just now. Okay, bro. Bad things happened. We gotta be a little bit more careful. Yeah, that's not gonna work. Bro. Oh my god. Dude, can you please just get in the boat? What do you mean, no? Okay, get in the boat. Okay, wait. Phantoms first. His brother already died? They were friends. Why'd they have to be brothers? And also, we don't know if he died. Maybe he just moved out. There's no proof. Okay. This is gonna go perfectly fine. He's in a boat. What could possibly go wrong? Bro, no! Oh my god, that's not fair! How did he get stuck in a wall and he started taking suffocation damage? Okay, we gotta do the trick. Dude, it worked! Oh my god, I just landed on the boat and stopped flying. Okay, this is it. We got it. Bro, where in the heck did he go? Oh my god, he's hanging under here? Dude, stop it. Why are you like this? Yo! Okay, he's in. I swear to god, if you walk off. This is fine. Just go inside. Go inside. Stop looking out of the window. It's not gonna happen. You're getting fence gates there. Bro, why are you on there? Just don't. You're bad. Stop jumping! Oh my god. Maniac. Okay, this should be fine. I swear to God, don't even think about it. I've so had it. Do you guys have any idea like how much trouble I've had with these villagers? They were stuck in the nether for like thousands of days because they're nitwits and they were bugged out. Guys, all the villagers I have up here, I never got villagers from a village. So I found zombie villagers. I got them up here through the bubble elevator. I cured them up here. Then these guys turned out to be nitwits. They walked through a portal. They couldn't get back because nitwits were just bugged out. And now this. I've so had it. If they had a job, they would be long fired, but not even that is in the cards. Wait, where's my mace? Let me check the map room real quick. You possibly need to socialize more there. Dude, they had a pink sheep to hang out with, but even that's gone now. That one's on me. That one's on me. I'll take, like, I don't want to, but I don't really see any other option than taking full responsibility for that one. There we go. Drop chest. Alpha Pickaxe is such a good name. Full credits for whoever came up with that. I don't remember who it was. Dude, the fact that the villagers started jumping at the windowsill is crazy. Honestly, the craziest part about all of it is just the fact that there's only leaf blocks there. How did a villager and a sheep both pathfind to the lowest block? It's crazy. Ollie, welcome to the stream, and Captain Moonlight, dude, thank you for the follow. Call him Mace the Sword, somebody? Wait, what? As in, name the item? I love that name for a mace too. Like, all my tool names are just things somebody in chat thought of. We got Smooth Criminal. Smite Reign Supreme. I think that's just mine. I ask the questions here. Beautiful. The Crop Father. Classic. Okay, that could have been worse. At least we got a little bit of knockback off there. I'm just gonna count that as a win. Sometimes you gotta really work for the victories. And when I mean work for the victories, like, really, really think hard to get them. Creative accounting. You call your swords kitchen knives? If they're kitchen knives, you gotta properly sharpen them. Okay, guys, I'm getting rid of these trees, and then we have, like, another reference line. We're gonna make, like, a grassy mountain, and then we're gonna light up underneath, and then towards the top, I'll make a little cave, and that's where the teleporter is gonna be in. Sharp 5 is how we properly sharpen them. True, that'll get the job done. Dude, this must have been here for, like, ages, because I turned off Enderman griefing a long time ago. Dude, Enderman Grief is such a crazy mechanic when you think of it. With just about every game mechanic, I see a good reason as to why something would be in the game. But with Enderman Grief, I'm not quite sure. Like, that just makes a lot of blocks not really viable as construction materials. I don't really know the reasoning behind that. Maybe it's just a thing that existed and, like, they didn't get rid of it. But I don't feel like that one's super well thought out. Anybody have an idea as to why Enderman Griefing exists? I mean, like, there's lots of cool stuff you can do with it, but why is it there? What can you do with it? That's cool. Well, you can collect Enderman for a museum holding different blocks. There's probably, like, there's farms that are based off of it. But those are, like, they're kind of gimmicks. They're kind of gimmicks, those farms. Because Endermen have long arms, so they grab. That's the most Seacross reasoning I've ever heard. Like, that is not a thing. It's an explanation, but not like... not a cause as to why they coded it like that. They do have long arms though, so you're not entirely wrong. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna drop off the logs real quick. I think these like 5, 6, 7 trees need to go as well. They're just Slenderman without the SL. This is true. This is true. They have like the look. They have the behavior, but why do they pick up blocks? Dude, Slenderman was a great game. I used to play that like in my college dorm with my friends. We'd like black out the room, close the blinds, and turn the subwoofer to max volume. And what that did is like it would rattle the blinds. It was so good. One of my friends freaked out while playing that game so bad that he literally threw the computer mouse into the ceiling. That was funny. To this day, he swears that he didn't do it on purpose, and I have like a hard time believing it. Mickey, get out of here. I don't want Sky Triangle reminders. I just don't want it. It's not what we're looking for. Okay, this one, I think I'll just go like right over there. There's this trick where if you like don't really go to... If you're making wireframes, you don't want to all bring them towards one point, but a little away, and then you can sort of fine-tune the lines later on, and that helps in getting better quality. And with better quality, I mostly mean like less predictable shapes. Because when everything converges to a single point, it feels a little weird. Okay, I said that and then I accidentally ended up in like the same point. I think it's fine though. And then from here, I'm gonna take a line and just connect it up to the mountain right there. That still holds true to what I just said, though. I guess we're making it work. Why are we terraforming this area, though, Phoenix? Because I need to hide this thing away. I don't want that out in the open, so we just gotta build something around it. Now, I'm not too worried about the shape of this. I said it earlier in the stream, but we're just gonna move a little bit fast here. The best way, like the most high quality way to do this is make sure that there's stone and different blocks in there as well. But designing that usually takes a little bit of time. So what we're gonna do instead is we're just gonna go quick and then build everything out of grass. After we do that, just dump trees on it. And then the trees sort of hide away the mid quality of the work. And like, it's not going to stand out in the world, so you don't really know that there's anything wrong with it. Is that one decaying? It is. I do need to get more grass though. And I don't know if I have any. Let me take this. We'll bring all the wood to the storage. We should be able to teleport. Kiar Gaming, welcome to the stream, dude. And Adicha, welcome in as well. Hope you're doing good. I'll just put these in storage manually. Nina said, I wonder if the teleporter is ever going to work properly. Well, it just did. Yoinky, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing good. It breaks all the time? No, it doesn't break. It's just not fully operational yet. There's a big difference there. Okay, we're going to dump this here. I'm probably going to have to get some more grass in a minute. You know what? Let me take these. Teleporter's so cool. How did you make it? There's a lot of redstone under my nether area that has binary encoders and decoders in it. I'll very quickly go there. It looks crazy. And the cool thing with it is that it has an input panel so we can select where it goes. I'm on the wrong side of the castle. That has never happened, I think. Okay, let me go back through the base. I'm genuinely stoked on how the teleporters turned out. The best part about it is really that it's one redstone wire that triggers everything everywhere. Because that means that I can scale it. Like, it could be bigger, there could be more. So essentially what it is I built a bunch of these machines. This looks crazy, but what it is there's item filters over here. You can see the hoppers. And if those item filters pick up a signal because their specific item goes through it, it will activate one of these redstone lines. When this redstone line gets powered, it unpowers... when this gets unpowered, because there's a redstone torch under here, the redstone torch gets powered and that will activate this line. And then the combination of these lines, 1, 2, 4, 8. So these are binary channels. This is 1. If this one is lit up, it's 2. If both of them are lit up, it's 1 plus 2 is 3. If neither of these are lit, but this one is, it's 4, and so on. And those codes, they have an impact on the way that this instant wire gets triggered. And then that instant wire, this is the only one that's not wired up, by the way. This is going to be the main base one. That instant wire goes through this signal. And if it sends the right code to the right decoder, it will teleport it somewhere. That's how it works. Not a very good redstoner, so don't think I'll understand anything. But it was sick and your world looks awesome. Thanks, you Yoinky. Your world is actually so nice. I've been working on it for 3 years, and before that, I spent like 2 years working on another one. So I've had my practice. This is like a full-fledged product. I think you're scared of redstone. There's only one way to get over it. Nina just said in the mod voice chat that I've explained the entire teleporter like 20 times and she understood part of it once, which she was proud of. The thing is, Nina, like, and I think a lot of people are guilty of this, including myself. If something seems complicated, we're prone to just zone out and sort of disengage our brain, and then because of that, nothing sticks. But if you're genuinely interested, you go back in the stream to that segment and you try to understand what it means, then sort of replicate it in creative to try and get a similar result. And I don't mean like replicate the teleporter system. I just mean like replicate one of the redstone lines and why it turns on and why it turns off. I think mostly everyone here can understand it. It's just a matter of like actually trying to. Okay, guys, I think the best way, and like you don't have to do that, of course. I think the best way to do this is like make a little bit more reference. So I go here, start building a line, and then I'll connect it up to this line over here. There's no need to go and understand anything, guys, but I'm just saying that if you want to, you can probably get further than you expect before you start it. I just want to check, why is my weather on 12%? That's crazy. It's such a specific thing and such a specific number. That must have been a misclick. Motion effect spider is always great. Imagine invisible spiders in real life, dude. That's crazy. You can't be saying things like that. You'll genuinely mess people up. Did he have strength? I just can't help myself. Like sometimes I just have to whip out the mace. Guys, if you think the mace behavior is crazy, I would okay. I would suggest get a mace and give it a try. Because like once you start using that weapon, there's no way back. It's too fun. Dude, I'm so curious how all like the Mojang development meetings about the mace went. Because like the first moment somebody suggested it, it must have been the wildest, most far out of left field idea ever. But then somehow we ended up with this crazy weapon in the game. To me, that's like an interesting thing to think about, because it's like if they can get the mace through all these production and creative meetings, that makes me believe that there's not a lot of things that are off limits the first time somebody mentions it in a meeting. And that's like a crazy cool thing to just think about. Bavit, welcome to the stream, dude. I hope you're doing good. These lines are seemingly very random, but I am sort of looking where everything goes. I'm locked in. Simon, good morning. I hope you're doing well. Looney, can I just say, you're made for maze PvP. I think you could pull off the learning curve. Dude, I think I could get good at like, or well, at least decent at like all of them. It's just a matter of spending time, you know? I think like the key things in PvP are getting your aim right, so you can actually aim. Because missing hits, it will like make you just straight up lose fights. Whiffing is like a death sentence when you're playing against anybody decent. Then the next thing you need is just have good hotkeys. Because if you are quick with your hotkeys, you can just like... You can react quicker, you don't have to think about it as much, and because of that, you have more decision time. so you can just make better plays. And then the next thing after that, I think it's just like knowledge. Infinity, dude, thank you for the $10 dono. Yo, sorry I'm late. Just woke up from a nap. How is everyone? Like the stream for the Revolution? Yes, dude. I'm gonna lock in on the Revolution promotion soon. But I just want to get the. Here's the thing, guys. Like the Revolution is all about momentum, right? And there's a couple things on my desk that are holding the momentum back, so those need to get sorted. First and foremost, 7,000 day video, and it's well in production. Nah, he's chill again, Nina. I'm kind of like the Minecrafter that plays every once in a while, but I recently started a Forever World, says Yoink. Yoinky. On a seed I really like, did sort of grinding downgraded version to get God Armor, so hopefully I'll play more. I've never actually gone and gotten God Armor. I want to do it at least once. Not on the main hardcore world though. It just feels a little weird. I don't know why. Like, I guess I do know why, because like I think the armor is strong enough. For gameplay purposes, I don't think you really need it, but it's just because it's a difficult process and it takes a couple steps, that kind of makes it appealing, makes it cool. Oh dude, I totally forgot the book. Of course, Infinity Shadow go. Whoa, wait. I'm typing this wrong. Line under Yeet Elite, Infinity Shadow makes it in. Of course, we'll put Elite in as a bonus name, and let's put Burnt Toast in there as well. Infinity, dude, thank you for the 10. Pretty much makes you invincible against anything but Wardens. Is it really like that crazy? I did see a short from Wumba that you can get Protection 5 books due to an old snapshot book bug. Now, Protection 5 would be really strong. That's a big difference. Like, Protection 4 is a big step up from Protection 5. Protection 3, sorry. The thing was, though, and this is... Wumba said it in the short. He's like, now we need a way to put it on armor, because it wasn't possible in survival. But he also said, like, there's got to be some sort of a stupid glitch that makes it possible to do it. I do think that he's right. So it's just a thing to solve. I don't want to get Protection 5 armor in hardcore though. I think hardcore is too easy as it is. Not necessarily think it's too easy. I just like, SB said this too a little while ago. I would love it if there's a if there be a version that is harder than hardcore, and like I would also love it if that version was like you knew for sure that it was legitimate. So maybe like there's a server where you have to play on the server and that's the only place where it is, and otherwise it doesn't count. Something like that. Wumba has Feather Falling 4 on all his armor in his latest world. Yeah, he told me that. That's crazy. Like, I think you can fall for 900 blocks or something with that. Dude, if I had Feather Falling 4 on everything, I might go totemless. Because that's like mainly the reason that I use totems. Just to not lose my series to falling out of the air. That sucks so bad. What do we mean by everything? Like, all of his armor pieces have Feather Falling 4 on them. How do you get that? Buggy snapshots from way back. You can get Feather Falling on anything else. Well, you're not supposed to, but there's ways. Wumba jump totemless. Okay, so here's the thing with Wumba though, guys. Like, I love Wumba. Wumba's a friend of mine, and he's an amazing player, but Wumba never does anything scary. And like I understand. Like I really don't do anything scary as well. The thing is, Wilma prepares to do scary things or pretends to do scary things, which he doesn't do. He's so hyper prepared for everything. Idic, what are we building? Right there we have a teleporter, and it needs to be gone. It needs to disappear. August, dude, thank you for the 27 months as a member on YouTube. A loony night, no less. This is way too early, but hey, Loony, just me saying hi. Hoping you're doing great. I'm doing okay. My stress is bigger than last time, but I'm handling it, dude. Good on you. Stress is the worst, but you got it. I believe. Just gonna relax with you. Dude, you're more than welcome to. We're gonna put August in the book. Oh, wait, that's a typo. Bonus name for Yellow Glazed. Quick sip of water. KR Gaming, trust me, jumped totemless from World Hide. No, but this is what I'm saying. Like, he jumped totemless, but there was no potential to take damage that he died from, because I'm sure that if Wilma does that, he'll have a failsafe in place. I once had a conversation with him about him wanting to do something scary, and he was thinking of retexturing the totem as a pickaxe, so it looked like he was holding a pickaxe, but he had a totem instead. Man is like safe with it, and like you can't criticize him for that. He should be safe with it. He's got a lot to lose. He's got a cool world. He must have tested it in backup. Yeah, I think just in a creative world, but. Dude, building big grassy hills, not my favorite thing ever. We gotta get it done though. Do I prefer to build big snowy hills? Yes, easily. So easily. Me and Womba are the only Minecrafters you watch? Dude, that's cool. There's a lot of other great creators out there, though. Alpine Dumbo, why am I not at 69 levels? I abandoned the calls. I got tired of like bringing it back down all the time. So I'm like, whatever, dude. It's over. It's over. We're not doing that anymore. It's been kind of chill. It's crazy that I'm on 70 though. I just made a couple name tags. What happened? Do I prefer to build 2-story houses of yellow glazed circle? That is very specific. I mean, from time to time, I'll dabble in it. I'm not a full-time yellow glaze builder, though. Guys, sometimes on YouTube, we do this thing where we call upon the lurkers. We ask anybody who's been in stream and has been chilling to just say hi. Just say hi in the chat. I think we can do that on Twitch too. Who's been watching on Twitch and has just been chilling? Hasn't said a single thing, but is still like vibing and having a good time. I'd love to hear it. I'll say hi to you. Half a lurker? You were half lurking before the stream even started. Okay, almost made it to the top on this one. We got lurkers on YouTube saying hi. Ardo, welcome in. Bobby Lipset, welcome as well. Slunk Paper is an amazing name, dude. I love that. I love that. On Twitch, everybody is like legitimately asleep. Except for Xiao Clears. Yo, dude, welcome in. Hope you're doing good. Paul, welcome as well. Icelander and Iceland Carrot and Lil Fox, thank you guys for the follows. Oh, he's lurking in the dark. That's a very ominous thing to say with a name as cheerful as Yellow Glazed Dark. Hold on. Lil Fox, welcome in as well. Thank you for the follow just now, and also just hi. Hope you're doing good. Well, you're lurking? You're like half lurking. Idic, where's the sub count? I took it off the screen because I'm multi-streaming now. We're also live over on Twitch. Where everyone is asleep, but still appreciate it. Hitmanger, welcome, and thank you for the follow. And Ty Gibbs, thank you for the follow as well. Follow's going crazy though. Appreciate it. I think for now, guys, I'll just fully seal off this hill. And then when it's in place, we'll just dig a hole through it. Actually, will we have a redemption on Twitch? Yeah, I'll eventually figure them out. I just want to think of something that isn't like... Oh my god. Dude, my Elytra, that was almost... Guys! Dude, that was almost the first totem pops to not... to anything but fall damage. My Elytra engaged mid-jump. That got me real close to the creeper. And without a chest plate. That was bad. That was a bad look too. It feels bad. Even if nothing really happened, it feels bad. No problem. Was already on YouTube, but I like Twitch more. That's part of why we started multi-streaming. The other part is like there's just people have favorite platforms, right? So maybe somebody would really enjoy it here, but they have no idea what I'm doing because they usually watch Twitch and I'm only on YouTube. And SP Tefran, thank you for the follow. How's design for the Nether Hub going, Mendel? I haven't really started on design. I want to take you along for the ride when we go and do that. I really want to start, but I also like... I keep telling you guys that one of the big reasons why you sort of fall out of love with your world and you don't enjoy playing in it anymore is that you don't finish things and leave a mess. The Nether Hub is not finished, but it's also not a mess. Like, it kind of works in its current state. Whereas these teleporters are a really cool addition, but they're an absolute mess. So unless we fix that, it's really going to be an annoyance later. Or very soon, actually. So I think we got to prioritize these. It's 10:54 for you. Good night. Idic? Dude, time zones are crazy. I have a question, Idic. How do I pronounce your name? It depends on where you're from. So is it number 1, Idic, or is it number 2, Eric? I'd love to get it right. Silbaboo, welcome to the stream. What are we doing? Well, it's 1? Okay, thank you, dude. Appreciate it. We have a teleporter system here that is awful because it's buttons of stone on blocks of stone. We'll fix that, but for now, I want to make sure that it's properly hidden away. I said it right? Okay, nice. I figure it with the spelling, but just wanted to make sure. Guys, we're gonna have to decimate a plane somewhere. because I'm 100% gonna run out of grass blocks. It threw me off because you said 10:54 for you, good night. It's 10:54 for me. We're in the same time zone, but that's definitely good morning, like not good night. I think, guys, for our grass blocks, we should probably teleport to storage and then go a little bit back from there. I think the area behind where the main storage is like outside of where my world is. How do you pronounce my second name? Durvins Schutijzer. Erik Durvins Schutijzer. Nina just repeated that, and it actually sounded great. It was a fun. You're down with another 20, dude. That's 240. 242 over the entire stream. Dude, that's crazy. Thank you so much. Have a good night, and thanks for hanging with the early birds, dude. Hope you enjoyed it. Is that page full? It is. We're gonna put KR Gaming. I said it right? Winning! We're gonna put Erik in the book. Also Dutch. Well, with Erik's last name, guys, even though I'm also Dutch, I could totally understand people saying that wrong, because it's a bit of a trip. I imagine people like, so the name was Schutijzer, and I imagine people would say crazy things like Schutsier because they're just too lazy to actually read. That's exactly what it is, though. Like, if you fumble that, it's because you're too lazy to actually read. Tongue twister, a little bit. X, thank you for the follow. I don't know why I crit mobs. Like, a zombie like that, I don't need to crit it to take it out. So it's literally making it more difficult than it needs to be. It's good practice. Oh, fair. I totally need the practice. That creeper showed that. Lance, dude, thank you for the 31 months as a member. I miss you. Hope you're fabulous. Dude, so fabulous. Full on fabulous. We're going to put Lance in the book. Bonus name for that one goes out to Itself20. Hey, Looney, I'm half Dutch by blood, but Australian. My last name is Fink. I run into many Dutch people and find it funny. I have a friend who shares your last name. Yo, Fire. Good morning. I think that still killed the Phantom because of fire aspect. We'll see. They just don't have a lot of hit points. No! Still alive. Bro, just don't get stuck on that line again. Oh my god, what an idiot. Do you call your friend Blinda as a nickname? Blinda, no. You guys want to take a guess as to how many Phantoms I've killed? Guys, put your guesses in chat. 1201 says Yoinky. Yoinky, sorry. $16,000 says Lens. $3,000 says Fire. Simon says 13. Alexi says 12,000. KR Gaming 18,954. A very specific number, like it. 22K James Potter. Okay, guys, let's see it. I think it's high 13 or low 14,000. 14,623. That means Lens wins it with the 16K gas. Solid, dude. The number was like stuck at like 6K for ages because I was working underground. But recently I've been spending more like overworld time, so it's really ramping up. Simon got 13. Yeah, but it's 14,600. So it's over the halfway between 13 and 16. You guys were actually like close. As in, it was pretty much in the middle, but it leans on the 16 side. I mean, because I kill Phantoms, dude, they come seek me out at night. It's like they're on the offensive. I'm just trying to make beautiful things, and the Phantoms are like this. They're the Sky Rats. I'm just chilling. It's not on me. I could totally claim self-defense. That would hold up. Okay, guys, let's teleport to storage, and then we'll find more grass in the area. Storage channel 2. I really gotta label these soon, but for now, boom. Bro doesn't sleep in Minecraft? Yoinky? No, I don't. August, what are we building? We're covering up the teleporter controls. Dang it. There must be so many trapdoors on that top layer of the creeper farm that are just open. I should actually take a couple more shulkers. James, what project are we working on? I want to get back to working on the nether hub. Like that's the thing I need to be doing. But before that, we really gotta like finish that teleporter rig. Okay, somewhere back here, I would love to find like a flat area, and it needs to be a couple hundred blocks back from here. Depends on your stalkers. If you punch a stalker, do you have mercy? I think you could still be like legally problematic. Zero MC, dude, thank you for the follow. Savannah could be great if it's flat. Dude, why is there hills everywhere? Meadows could be great too. Ooh, guys, there's stony peaks here. I gotta remember that in case I need calcite later. Dude, it's a good stony peaks too. It's not what I need right now, but these are kinda rare. Dude, just stop it with the flipping heels. Hills, not heels. Here, maybe? Oh, that's still terrible. Do I have plenty of rockets? I do. We're just gonna keep flying for a little bit. All this would be fine to wreck. It's just annoying. Like, I want to have a bigger flat area. Okay, this area might do. Heels girl, you slaying. Nice. Mikulash, that's ace. Guys, we're going for the... No, this sucks too. Dude, I might be going back there. I wasn't gonna go there because of all these trees, but maybe we'll just get those in the process as well. We can't leave him floating. Derek, welcome in, dude. Hey, Looney, finally catching up with your live. Is today a better time for you? We're streaming this time again on Friday. I don't usually stream it this time, but we do this week because I got some other things to do during normal slot. Okay, here we go. Time to get all the grass we could get. Okay, it's actually way better in first person. KR, do I go to the gym? Dude, I used to go like so strictly, but then for like the last 2 years, life has just been interesting. I had a lot on my plate IRL, and because of that, I was sort of trying to find time for things I needed to do, and then also just working on my career, making content. And there was just not enough time in the days. If you do keep going to the gym or working out or like putting in sports, it does give you more energy and that helps. So you should totally keep going. But it's also one of the things where you might decide like I don't have the time right now. I got to do the things that are like the things I have to do. So I've been making that decision a lot for the past 2 years, but I recently started going again and I've been picking it back up, and it's like, it's nice. I just got through that period where the first couple times everything hurts so bad and you gotta like pace yourself. No, not do too much. Which is like harder than it sounds. But it will come back. It will come back quickly because, like, if you part of going to the gym, even if you just do it to build muscle, a lot of it is also knowledge and expertise and memory. So, like, if you know how to do it once and like build a certain level of fitness for yourself, you can do it again. Also, your body adapts to it too. So like it's not just a mental thing, it's also a purely a physiological thing of you're prone to rebuild. Essentially, bodies work great in many ways. They sort of do what they need to do. So if you give it the right impulse, it will respond. You have faced the pain you're talking about. It's very specific. It's not bad either. It's kind of just funny. We haven't worked out for a while, and then you go and you just do too much for what your body's used to at the moment. It's the kind of soreness that does not let you stretch out your arm. It's not fun, but at the same time, it does feel like, well, I did the work. I kind of earned this. Even though it's not the reward you're looking for, it does something, I guess. Cupperdeed, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Hey, Looney, love the stream, dude. Keep up the great work. Thank you. Thanks for taking the time out of your day to hang out. Appreciate it. Happy to hear that you like it. Ryan, the last time I saw this was watching the 4,470 day stream. Glad you're back. We'll have to catch up. Oh, dude, like there's a lot of catching up there, Ryan. We've done some really sick things since then. I'm gonna make the catching up easy for you because I've been working on the 7,000 days video, guys, and I've been going over the concept again and like the how to do these things. The main thing I want to do this year. So there's a couple big videos that I've planned out, and some of those are video series. Those are like the video focus. Beyond that, I want to put most of my time into just putting on as many good streams as I can. I want to stream 5 days a week, except for the week where it doesn't happen, like this weekend with TwitchCon, but I want to stream 5 days a week consistently, and I want to make those streams as cool as they can be. And that means that it's all about getting the progress. It's about having a flow where it's exciting to see what's going to happen next because of all the progress that we got over the weeks before. And that sort of locking into stream, that means that I gotta sort of strategize with my time, like decide where the time goes. And I've decided that the best location for my time is literally in the streaming. It's not any editing. Now, I do like editing a lot, and I think it's also important to have the videos. So I'm looking for a full-time editor that's a great fit for me, which is like, that's a difficult process because you're looking for something very specific. It has to be like, finding an editor is like finding a good friend. Those things take time because it just has to be a match, you know? And otherwise you'll find people that you like and you'll spend some time with them. But good friends that stay around like that you only come across them every so often. And I think with the editor it's the same. And if I have to like put my time into the right things, then this is what I figured. If I make the video shorter, but just get the most out of the things we did, I'll be able to give you guys a good recap, a good like catching up with it. But we don't have to show like the slower paced things that we do on stream all the time. So for example, if I made a whole trial chamber scene before in a movie, I might now just show that I got the maze with a couple clips and then move on to the next scene. And I think that will make it way better content to just catch up. And then if you want to hang out on stream and like see the thing happen real time, there's going to be way more of that too because I don't have to take editing breaks. So that's where we're at. And because of that, 7,000 day video looks to be 15 minutes, which is like, that is short for a 1,000 day video, even by season 1 standards. Now I think that this video is closer to the season 1 format that we used to have, but better done because I've learned things since then. But also, you know why it's a little bit on the short side even for season 1? There's like 500 days where I was grinding a light Medica schematic. And that does not make for a lot of content. It's a cool scene in the movie, but it's a short scene. James, you've not watched Bro since 2023? Dude, you wanna see a sick Minecraft world? Because I'm living up to the title. I can actually we can head back home in a minute, and I'll give you like the quickest tour on the way back. Do you think they will ever add likes to Twitch, Caperny? No, I don't think so. I don't think they need it anyway. Julius, welcome. Hey, Looney, probably don't remember me, but I was here back in the day for your very first hardcore before the zombie piglet. It was a regular piglet, but that was a bad day in the Looney Chronicles. Dude, welcome back. Thank you for joining us today. Hope you're doing well. Yes, Firestar, you're absolutely right. The biggest loss that day was Sky Triangle. I'm still so sad about it. No! Guys, Firestar is such a flippin' menace that the moment I died, bro was talking about Sky Triangle in chat. It's there on the clip. That's insane. Okay, guys, let's head back. We're gonna, dude, I dropped a choker. Oh no. Oh, this is the actual worst. I dropped the choker and it went into the powder snow. Bro is freezing out here. Lance, I don't know where it goes, dude. Okay, wait. I think it flushed out under here. Oh, dude, this is the worst. Wait, was it an empty sugar? It was an empty sugar. I don't even care. Oh man, I'm actually glad that I realized that it was an empty sugar. Nice emerald. Yeah, we're just not gonna care. Sawyer, been watching since you were building your first hardcore world about 1,000 days. Hope you've been well, dude. I've been great. Thank you for dropping by today. Hope you're doing well. Let me eat this bucket. We don't need it. Sawyer and right cool. Thank you guys for the follow. Let it be. Yeah. Even unlisted Lens. I'll put it on the to-do list, but it's gonna be one of those things that's there for a long time. It's not like top of the list. It's also like one of those things where sometimes it's better to hold on to it Because there might be a moment in the future when that re-upload actually would make sense and people would watch it. Like, a lot of people would watch it. That mountain generation, the wins? Yeah, that was a cool spot, right? If we're talking about the past, I love your ocean monument. That was a cool build. I like that too. That was a cool build to me too, because it was my first Minecraft build. It's been ages. I know, lads. I know. Dude, we flew so flippin' far. I think it's behind here. Extra 10 minutes after the death for more content. I'll consider. No, that's a squid farm. I overshot. Oh, actually, let me keep flying. We're almost back at base. Ryan, what am I doing on the world now? Well, let me take you through it a little bit. We're gonna fly up to the main base right here. On the backside that doesn't have trees, dude, I had no idea. It looks awful from this side. It's not quite green, like it doesn't have an open back, but it's not great. Guys, that's not a hate on green. That that's an iconic thing to do. KR, don't use F3. I recently, like 1,000 days ago or so, maybe a little bit more, maybe like 2,000 almost. I started using F3 for nether portals, but that's the only thing I use it for. So if I gotta fly home, I'll just do that. I just didn't have my chest plate on. I saw it. So guys, if you just rejoined after a long time, this is the main base, the underground area. I'll turn on the shaders because it looks sick when the shaders are on. This is like the industrial district. This is where everything is. Let me pause that so it loads. This is where all my farms and everything is located. And this is under the castle that we just entered through. We can get back up here through a stasis chamber right there. And we're currently working in an area over there to cover up a new teleporter system that I made. Turn off shaders so I can actually see what we're doing. We gotta put some torches down here in a minute. But right now, I'd rather keep building. Fire, let the people sleep. I must have missed a log here. It's one. Oh no, 2 logs. Liam, watching the stream while playing Minecraft? Dude, that's the way to do it. I do that all the time. Let me fill this little corner in. That was gonna be a bit awkward. Do we remove the beacon? I don't know. Like, we're gonna remove it, but maybe not now because my inventory is full. I used it for the redstone wires underground where I had to dig out some space, but that's done, so. Chandan Mahara, welcome to the stream. I hope you're doing good. Dude, this... Ooh, moss carpets on top of glowstone or frog lights for light sources? Yes. Shamai, you're actually right, but okay, wait. I would totally do this, except for one thing, and that's we don't even need to light up. The only place we need to light up is under here, and I don't think we're gonna build anything there. Low-key a waste of time. Liam, which mods? Here's my mod list. That's it. Sometimes we use Light Medica for bigger builds. Other than that, it's pretty vanilla but enhanced. Okay, Zoomer is an amazing mod name. Fiteta Sandrine, thank you for the follow. I hope I pronounced your name right. Shannon, have I updated to the cast update? Isn't that still in snapshots, right? I'm not gonna update until it's full release, but I'm looking forward to it. Dude, happy guests are so gonna help with the construction under the mountain. Because we made a deal, right? I've never used Light Medica in the base or creative, and I'm not going to. Except for that kelp farm, but that's a farm, doesn't really matter. But all the decoration, I want to finish it the way I started it. Do I play in Bedrock version? No, Java. Miklos, you have a job interview? Dude, best of luck. I hope you get it. Dude, this whole hill is taking so much longer than I thought. I don't know why I thought it'd be quick. Guys, wait, I have a thought. Should we leave this for now and instead go fix the pearl dispensers? I'm getting resolute no's in one call. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna take this line here. My mods are roasting me for never finishing anything I start because the main base is still not finished. Here's the thing though, guys. Here's the thing with the main base not being finished. Just about everybody else would have said it was finished. Like a long time ago. So do I get the grief for actually making it extra cool? That doesn't seem fair. That was just answered with yes. Okay. not finishing things is a trademark of a good artist. Okay, while that sounds true, I gotta say that this was said just now by Dark Kales, who's an artist himself. So it might just be a cop out. I don't know. It could be either one of those. But I'll take it because it fits my narrative. It works for me. How did I make a living as a balloon artist when I wasn't good because I finished pieces? Well, the thing is, you don't have to be a good artist to be a paid artist. There's lots of people that make money making absolutely horrendous things. I'm not calling any names here. I'm not calling any names. What time is it in the US? I mean, between 6 to 9 hours earlier than it is in my time. In my time, it's 11:30 a.m. So it would be like 6 in the morning or earlier. Could be 3 in the morning. Although I think 3 in the morning would probably be Canada, not US. Guys, I'm gonna stop quoting the mod call, but it's hectic and funny in there. I'm not in the US. I mean, no, I'm in the Netherlands. I so thought I had a sugar box with grass up here. Astra, welcome in. I hope you're doing well. What's up? We're chilling, like building a hill to. Oh, there's gonna be so many mobs by the time I go and light up there. I mean, it will make for an interesting fight. It's fine. Tasha, forgot you're an hour ahead of the UK. I thought I'd already done 2.5 hours at work and it was almost ready for lunch. I'm so sorry for getting your hopes up there. Oh, guys, I cannot wait till this is over. I don't know what it is. Like, I'm a super patient person. You guys might feel like maybe that's not the case, but you don't know me IRL. I'm so flippin' patient. However, lately, I'm I want to be done with each Minecraft project to move on to the next. And it's not that I'm not enjoying it. I am, but there's just my ideas, or my head is so full of ideas right now. I just want to move on and build the next thing. It's a good feeling. It's not a bad thing. Oh, dude, this looks good, the terrain. I like the shape. It feels very natural there. As soon as we put trees on it, you'll never know that it wasn't there initially. Alpine Lover! Welcome to the stream. Thank you for the follow. That is a great name. I love that. Dr. Miette69, welcome to the stream and thank you for the follow as well. Guys, I'm on purpose not lighting it up now. I just want to have the fight later. Why? A change of scenery, dude. I'm just placing grass blocks. Can the man have some excitement in his life? Oscar, thank you for the follow over on Twitch. Appreciate it. Okay, almost here. So guys, there's some rumors going around that I have a maze problem, and I would deny all charges on this. I would say I have a hobby. I have a hobby. Is it a problematic hobby? Well, not for me. The local wildlife, though, I feel like they're not too fond of it. I'm a bit liberal with my wildlife definition here, but you guys get the picture. Love your streams, Brad. Thank you, dude. I appreciate it. Guys, if we're calling skeletons wildlife, right? Do you think they would be any less fun to being hit in the head with a giant hammer because they're already dead? Dude, the underground macing is not chill. It goes way too fast if you get bumped down from the ceiling. It's still fun though. I'm gonna keep doing it. Why so early today, Infinity? I'm gonna go and see a show later in the day with my girlfriend, so I couldn't make the normal stream time. And we're doing this again on Friday. Because Friday is already the TwitchCon partner party that I'm going to be going to at night. They're undead, so I don't think so. You think that makes them be cool with being bunked in the head? Speedy Cyclone, welcome to the stream, dude. Hope you're doing well. It's been so long, dude. It has been so long. Speedy, tell me what the last thing you saw was, and I'll show you around real quick. I've been busy, dude. I've been cooking. I've been cooking like nobody's business. Some people might say I'm a chef now. Those people are right. On Twitch, I remember a phase reveal stream when you lost the hardcore world to a piglin. How much longer can you be live for? I'm gonna be live for about 20 minutes now, which is not long at all, but I will be back same time on Friday, and tomorrow I'm live on my usual stream time. My usual stream time is 3 p.m. my time. It is now almost noon my time, so it's 3 hours later than right now is how late we normally start. And I'm gonna be live on Twitch a lot. I'm gonna be live every Wednesday through Sunday, 5 days a week. Dude, what is with the creepers today? That was crazy. You must have walked up the entire hill to come and get me. So I'm gonna be live every Wednesday through Sunday, except for this week, coincidentally, because TwitchCon is happening in Amsterdam. So I'm gonna be there on. Wait, I said Amsterdam? I mean Rotterdam. I'm gonna be there on Saturday and Sunday. Looney, what was your favorite project in my old world? Dude, I think NetherHub too. Leaving your birthday tomorrow? Dude. Early happy birthday. Hope you're gonna do something cool. How many hardcore worlds have you made since your original one? Just this one. This is the one I've been working on. Speedy, have you seen it at all? Or is it like all fresh? You've seen a bit. Remember I made some sky base? Like the skyblock bridge? Or a statue, I think? Might be season 1. Let me take you on a little tour. So this is the most random thing in my entire world, but it was fun. It says skyblock there because I literally played it as skyblock. Everything above like this block I zoomed into has been made in skyblock. So there's like little farms and stuff. Dude, I've not been in here for a minute. We got the villager breeder, we got my basic crop farms and everything. This is all the dirt I have here. And I never use any blocks from down below. Just set it up as skyblock. I never will use any blocks from down below, and I might continue it. Did connect it to the ground later though, but the main attraction is like... The main base on this world is sick, dude. Oh yeah, sky base. You're talking about starter house. This is the first thing we made. Dude, since then, things have gone crazy. Let me turn on my shaders for the full experience. You know what? Let's start it at world spawn. We can go there from right here where it was working. Because I got a redstone teleporter system that will send me all around my world. That minecart is gonna send me to spawn, which is like 3,000 blocks away or something. Come on! That is such a disappointment. Which one do we take instead? Let's go Ocean Monument. We'll run it from there. Please just work. I think I forgot the pearl because it breaks all the time, says Nina. Well, the thing is, it's just not properly organized yet. No, it's not an excuse. I just need to finish it. Dude, why? I'm so mad that it's not teleporting. Live on YouTube as well? Yeah, we're multi-streaming now. Sav, yo! Okay. It's gotta work. Wait. Main base storage. I think I just triggered the wrong one. There we go. I did trigger the wrong one. Dude, I triggered the one that isn't linked up yet. Okay, so this is world spawn. This is how we enter. This is how other people enter too, because this portal is full on like operational. It's actually it's a bridge between worlds. From here we can go to the Nether Hub if we want. Could you log in here using LooneyMC user to verify that you're not dead? I totally could, Udu. I totally could. When is the actual stream that I changed? I think I changed it maybe the multiplayer one was the first one where I went loony. I can totally do that. I think it's fair request. It'd be weird though, because you like start in the exact same place. The thing is, like, if I go to my launcher right now. Oh, this is the main base, by the way. I was yapping about this thing. If I go to my launcher right now and switch to any Minecraft user, like that could be your user, I will enter the world with a Looney skin on and my inventory and my location. Because that's how things work. It just ties into player data to like a single player folder is what it is. And this is what the main base looks like on the outside. That's where we teleported out of. To give you an idea of how deep that runs, I'll loop it back one more time, and then we'll place a couple more grass blocks because I want to get that sweet progress today. If you put the world on a server, well, you still have your inventory when you log on. This is, I think, the thing why I chose that moment to change it. On server, the files work a little bit different. So I had to use move my player data around to make sure that after the multiplayer stream, everything still worked exactly as it should in single player. I think hardcore locks dead user IDs to force them into spectator mode. I think you're probably right. Then again, like, even that is super simple to mess with. Essentially, guys, here's the way it works. Minecraft is a game, but it's also like in the back end, like in your folder on your PC, it's just a database. It's a bunch of files that are essentially just notepad files that have text in them, which says this is how the world works. So if you die in hardcore and you want to cheat it, all you gotta do is go into Notepad or like a program that makes it a little bit more easy to navigate and change a 0 to a 1 or a 1 to a 0. It's messed up. I would love if that was like easier and more trustworthy. Origami with Abhishek, dude, thank you very much for the 100 rupee dono. Wait, it cuts off your name. I want to see if there's an H in there. Dude, yes, I just remembered how to write your name. Bonus name for this one. Let's put sub in there. And then we gotta do the other thing. Make it a Sab Nina. If you make a hardcore world in single player, can you later change it to multiplayer? Speedy Cyclone. So what I did is that portal I just showed you over on World Spawn, that portal in the lore of the world, in the story, is the portal that opens it up. It's a portal that I will use to leave the world because I want to go somewhere else. I got somewhere to be. But it's also the portal that when I open it up, other players could join through. So far, when I open up the portal to leave it, which I did on the was it the... I think it was the 3-year anniversary of the world. It was. When I opened it up on the 3-year anniversary of the world, Rekrop, SB, and No Brock entered through that portal. So I've already had the world on the server, and I've had people in the world. To do that, you need to take your single player files, put them on a server, and then after the fact, you need to take your server files and download them again and put them back in single player. So I had to like manually change that. It's not like a default thing that happens. The hardcore multiplayer rules are really simple. This is a hardcore world, and it's always a hardcore world. So whenever somebody dies when it's in multiplayer and it's on a server, they are dead in the timeline, and that includes me. So if I die while it's on server, I think if anybody kills me, they become the new owner of the world. I don't know. But if I'm dead, I'm dead. And then things got a little problematic because I invited Rek and Wumba and Brock and SB. Wumba couldn't make it, by the way, because he was sick that day. He didn't have a voice, which was a little challenging for streaming. But then Clown joined uninvited, so that's not great. Man also took my old netherite armor and my dragon egg. Your phone screen is so bugged that the grass is low-key blue. That's crazy. Real Cassie, thank you for the follow over on Twitch. I've played around the hardcore multiplayer. The dead ID bit is not in Notepad editable files, but in world data binary. But Udo, is that the thing that you edit with MBT Explorer? Because I do use MBT Explorer, for example, when I have to make a design world. I take a copy and then I change it to allow commands and disable hardcore for it. So it's like, the thing is, I will log in on the other user, but I don't think it proves anything. You know what proves something? The fact that I stream this world all the time. That's where you build the trust. That's the one thing you can rely on because you see it happen. Sarah, thank you for the $10 dono. Happy holiday. Glad you're feeling better. I didn't even feel too bad last week, but I just got these. I got dental surgery on my gums. They cut out a little small part. Selma Solar is gonna go in the book as a bonus name. They cut out a small piece so I can clean it better. But I had stitches there, and I could feel that when I was talking, it sort of put a little pressure on it. And I wanted to be super careful and not like strain it or like irritate it, which could then get it be inflamed and heal slower. I just wanted to take the time to rest and get past it. I didn't feel bad, but it feels way more chill now. Like I almost accidentally brushed that area. Like I can't brush it. I have this mouthwash instead for that part of my of my teeth. And I have to do that for 2 weeks. It's not ideal, but like, dude, that stuff feels aggressive. Like I think it cleans it properly. But then I almost brushed it yesterday by accident just because I forgot that it's there, which means that it's healing well because I didn't even notice anymore. You definitely could cheat if you want. You're just not the type of person, though, I think. Oh, dude, absolutely. And I think that's the thing that we... This is why I started saying if it's not live, it's not hardcore. Not because it's necessarily true, but because you just don't know. I would love it if Mojang found out a way to make it trustworthy. I don't think that's gonna happen though, because like I don't think they care about it at all. Nicholas, you're back from the interview. We'd say it went mid. Don't worry. CIT World Tomorrow is another one? Oh, dude, you're gonna have a job in no time. I tried to fly out there, but didn't have rockets on me. Oh my god. Right after I left, there's 3 creepers there. Fire, I don't know which message you're referring to, but I know that it's the least important message that has ever been sent. Just out of how you said it. Oh, dude, it's not even unimportant. Fire, you pitched that all wrong. Hey, Looney, I saw you in the 5-year anniversary of Linksy. Should have this 2-story house out of yellow clay circle in the background. Okay, never mind. It is a very unimportant message. Oh, it's so cool that Links moderators did that. And it's cool that Link uploaded it on main channel. Dude, I had totally forgotten that I had shaders on until it got super dark there. Prevalency, welcome, dude. Don't brush it unless you like pain. I think it's healed up though. I'm gonna be careful with it though. The healing period for it is 2 weeks, so I got another one. But I don't think it would like be awful if it accidentally happens. Dude, there are very few things I hate hate more than phantoms that are screaming but not coming down. You're done. You're done. Dude, we put trees on this and it's great. MOK Gaming, welcome to the stream. What's up? We're chilling, dude. I'm hiding away this teleporter setup here. That was a nice kill. Billion phantom kills? We just checked. We're on 14,600. Maybe 700 by now. I think you get like 12 to 15 every game night if you're outside. Maybe that's not true. That number might be a bit high. I think the most painful thing I've experienced by far has to be after my liver biopsy, says Infinity Shadow. It apparently bled inside. My nerves were getting damaged somehow. Couldn't bend my body at all. Dude, that sounds awful. Yeah, I think those 12 to 15 phantoms are a lie. I think it's not that many. Million next week? Prep? No. Julius, can I quickly explain how the teleporter works? It's complicated, but I'll try and make it simple. So essentially there's a portal here. That portal, it gets a minecart sent through it. That minecart ends up here on a rails. And that rail goes over these hoppers, which are item filters. These are locked. There's nothing there yet. But for example, this one has number 4 world spawn. That means that whenever a world spawn ticket goes through, it will activate the corresponding redstone signal, or the redstone line. That redstone line sends a signal here that creates the starting pulse. And at the same time, it lights up a combination of these redstone lamps here. When those redstone lamps are lit up, that is a code. And that code has impact on how this redstone line activates. This instant wire will then start flashing, and it flashes in a certain sequence. That sequence goes through the back of this line, where after a timer, it gets frozen. And if that frozen sequence is the same pattern as the combination lock in the back here, which in this case is off, on, then this will get activated, and that will trigger another minecart that goes back to the overworld in a different location, where it will activate the stasis chamber. And because of that magic, that frozen sequence, and that binary code, we can use one wire throughout my nether hub to activate teleporters in different locations in the overworld. I hope that did a good job. I lost you at the first line fire. What? No! Dude, I tried to go so slow there. Wait, so how does it work? Lance, you click a button and then you teleport. Super complex? Did you create it or see it online? No, I made it. I'm genuinely stoked. This is like definitely my best redstone. Oh, guys, I don't have grass anymore. And that is wait. I thought I saw something weird, but it was just a bunch of creepers and zombies. Cosmo Wolf, welcome to the stream, dude. Hope you're doing well. Cobra 200, thank you for follow. Okay, guys, we're gonna go over here. This is the new library section. This is the old library section, which is filled up. Looney, thank you for showing the 24W35A snapshot book. There's no way I would have learned about it if it wasn't for you. Preparing for Nether project now, super hyped about it. Glitch guy, dude, love to hear that. Guys, I'm gonna put some bonus names in the book. We're gonna start with Glitch guy. We'll put in prevalency. We'll put in real Kexi. Richtofen? Dude, I have no idea how to pronounce your name. I apologize. But thank you for the follow, and I'm going to put you in this book as well. We'll put Amog A Gaming in the book. We're going to put Void in the book. Infinity Dude, thank you for the 5. We're going to put Gigi Tala in the book, courtesy of Infinity's Dono. Speaking of, have you been able to get your Dragonite back from Clown yet? Also, could you put Charlie in the book? Yes, Charlie goes in the book. I've not had a in-world conversation with Clown yet. I think it's going to happen not too far into the future. We talked about it needing to happen, so it will happen. There's a whole library of names of people. Wow, Julius? Yes, there is, and yours is a part of that now. Cosmo Wolf goes in as well. Do I see more names that are not in there yet? I think Lance is in there, courtesy of the member message. The Wins is in. Timon is not. So Timon goes in there, and now ICM Master goes in the book as well. Let's put Firestar in. Let's put Dark Hales in. Let's put Snaky Chan in. And Nino is already in the book. And then Nina's in the book 3 times. Nina, and Sab Nina. Yeah, that will count. Guys, let's sign it for today. It is May 28th, 2025. It is 12. It is noon for me. I'm gonna have to run and go do some other things today. Tomorrow is regular stream time, which means we start 3 hours later than it is right now. Everybody on YouTube, I want to thank you a bunch for watching. Hope you have a great rest of your day, and I'm gonna send you off until tomorrow, hopefully. And if this time is better for you, I stream this time on Thursday as well. And then everybody on Twitch, I'll find a cool place to raid you guys out to. Everybody, thank you very much for watching. Have a great rest of your day. And if you're over on the YouTube side, see you later. Thanks for being here. And Looney, out. And then Twitch.